So under leaching process we have completed cyanide leaching. Now let us go for ammonia leaching. So very simple. In cyanide leaching, we just in the previous video we saw cyanide leaching. There you added a cyanide, that is sodium cyanide, which is in aqueous nature. That is you added water along with it. Here in the second case, that is in the second method of leaching, is ammonia leaching. Here the crushed ore, the ore is crushed, that is concentrated. Let me take up nickel or cobalt or copper ore, which is treated with aqueous ammonia under suitable pressure. You get a soluble complex and gangue. As I told you in the previous case, the soluble complex contains a metal and the gangue is insoluble. Now here, let me take up ammonia. As it is ammonia leaching, it is treated with ammonia. Let me take up these metals, nickel, cobalt and copper. When it is treated with ammonia, it forms a complex NaNH3,6,2 plus. Here CO, NH3, 5, H2O, 3 plus. This is again a complex which is soluble. And when it is with copper, it is Cu, NH3, 4, 2 plus. How do we write these numbers outside the bracket? All these would be taught in the coordination compounds lesson. So along with these soluble salt complexes, you also get gangue particles. Gangue is nothing but the siliceous matter or non-rocky impurities. So what are the gangue particles that are obtained? Here is iron oxides or hydroxides or aluminosilicates are obtained as gangue particles. So ammonia leaching, you go for adding ammonia, you get a complex which is soluble and gangue. Coming to the next one is alkali leaching. So here the ore is treated with aqueous alkali. So aqueous alkali. So here sodium hydroxide, when it is treated with water, you call it as aqueous alkali. Now it forms a soluble complex. So let me take for example the bauxite ore. Alumina, Al2O3 2H2O is bauxite ore. You treat it with aqueous NaOH at 470 to 520 Kelvin at 35 atmosphere. So what happens over here is you get again a soluble metal complex 2NaAlOH 4 times, that is sodium meta-aluminate. The formula is given over here. And here this hot solution is now decanted, that is filtered and cooled and diluted. So the sodium meta-aluminate is further treated with carbon dioxide. Here the impurities which is got in the first step is nothing but Fe2O3 and TiO2, that is titanium oxide and ferrous oxide. Ferric oxide. So here the previous case, when the sodium meta-aluminate is treated with carbon dioxide, you get Al2O3XH2O, which is nothing but alumina, which is then again treated with, which is then heated at a higher temperature to get pure alumina. So in these steps, you add an alkali, you get a soluble metal complex, further it is treated with carbon dioxide and finally you get pure alumina. The last one is acid leaching. This is mainly for sulfide ores such as ZNS and PBS. Here the ZNS, that is sulfide ore, is treated with sulfuric acid, hot sulfuric acid and oxygen. You get a soluble metal complex, that is zinc sulfide, and you get elemental sulfur. So with the help of an acid, the zinc sulfide ore is converted into zinc sulfate ore and you get sulfur with the help of an acid. Thus we have gone through the 4 methods of leaching.